Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for TAO price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. I would like to mention that this video is sponsored by MEXC, celebrating the 7 years with massive bonuses. You can find the link in the description below. Starting on the daily chart here, we have of course our bullish and bearish scenario. Quick overview, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finish wave A or wave 1. After both case scenario, you would like to see of course 3 corrective waves where we got 1 here, and you would like to see an impulse toward the upside. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, the wave 5 is questionable. It looks like 3 waves, turning it into a potential, of course, of a WX and a Y. With an X in a bridge, of course, in between, and potentially that we are looking to a bigger corrective wave. In case that we are looking at a bigger corrective wave, we are looking for the 1-to-1 fib level, looking for 3 ways down, 3 ways up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Potential, of course, of a ending diagonal here that it might finish for TAO, as well as a new possibility here after, of course, the interfering of the zone here as a 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Yesterday we see of course the interfering zone with the wave 1, meaning it gave us the chance now to add a possibility of an ending diagonal for TAO. And this is exactly what I'm looking after for now. We're gonna check, of course, the 1 hour chart to see what's going on inside it and if this is eligible or not. Let's move first to the 2 hour chart. On the 2 hour chart, of course, we are looking at the following scenario. So we have, of course, 3 ways toward the downside, which is a zigzag, perfect for a wave 1. As well, in an ending diagonal, you look at a correction, which is an X or a wave 2. And you're looking for an impulse, correction impulse, which it can be perfect, as well as a zigzag for the wave 3. Meaning, currently, after this high here, where it has, of course, interfered with the zone 1, we can start to call that this is, of course, an ending diagonal. A much clearer price action right now that we got with this top that we just get from here. So meaning, currently, we are looking at a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. And I would like to take this as a high possibility as well for TAO. And the target for a wave 5 in this case scenario, this will add for us a little bit more in confluence, of course, in targets. Let's check, of course, from the wave 3. Here we go. So we're looking at a wave 5 in a diagonal. Well, here we go. Basically, the WX and a Y would like to finish, of course, at the 1-to-1 fib level in confluence, as we said as well on the daily, as you can see in the blue box. But don't forget that also this diagonal or ending diagonal is in confluence as well on the daily. Let's go to the daily. Let's see, of course, the confluence with the other target, which are the blue zone here. You have the 0.618 in a perfect confluence, of course, for this scenario. How we make sure that we are, of course, in a ending diagonal and not in a wave Y. So now the scenario is, of course, that we got zigzags, right, for this ending diagonal. What you would like to see, of course, is a final zigzag toward the downside. And that means, of course, you would like to see impulse, correction, and impulse. I'm going to dive deeper inside this area and to see what we are looking at. Now, basically, we are looking at 1, 2, 3, wave 4, and then wave 5. So basically, I can say that this is kind of a leading diagonal. You have an A, B, and a C, wave 2, and then, of course, wave 3, and then wave 4, and then wave 5 also as an ending diagonal. So potentially that we are looking here at, what we are looking here at is not just a wave 4, it can be, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now towards the downside. If this is the case scenario, let me check. Of course, it can be even. It can be even as a leading diagonal at the same time. So higher possibility right now is, of course, to test this if it is an impulse or not. Because, of course, if it is an impulse, that means, of course, we might open a huge trend towards the downside. And that because, of course, your wave 5 as a leading diagonal, ending diagonal would be, of course, a an impulse correction and another impulse. So this is gonna be, of course, a huge trend towards the downside, guys. And basically, I would say that this has higher potential to be a wave 1 right now. And I'm gonna actually dive a little bit on the 1 hour chart again to check. Okay, so we have a zigzag, correction, zigzag, okay, correction, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so currently this looks like an impulse finishing. It doesn't look like a zigzag, but okay, so higher potential than that it is an impulse. 1, 2, 3, and then a wave 4, and then a wave 5. Your wave 5, therefore, is this ending diagonal. So yes, guys, I would call, of course, a 1, 2 here. I would call a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Now, of course, to not 100% scenario, unless you get first your wave 2, if you have a 1 and you're looking for wave 2. And by the way, you would like still to take the invalidation of the bullish, meaning if you are still in 1, 2, 3, and then 4, yeah, the wave 4, if it interferes with zone 1, therefore this is a confirmation for the bearish scenario in an impulse toward the downside. Yep. So basically this is what I'm looking for. Higher potential, yes, that we are looking for lower, because anyway, if you are an impulse, you're looking for correction ABC, you took already the invalidation, right? So these are the possibilities right now, unless we are looking for something corrective 3 ways up, and then of course the zigzag, or finish the ending diagonal. Yeah, so we have to be careful, but I see higher potential, of course, for lower prices in TAO. Meaning our target right now is the minimum 1-to-1 fib level at 162 for the Y, or you are looking here for this wave 2 to be finished as well, of course, also at the same time with a wave 5. And yeah, this wave C has to be finished here with the Y. Here we go. This is what we are looking. Now the major wave 2 can be therefore here or here. It depends on the price action that we can get later on. If we get 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, this is something else unfolding, meaning it is a wave 5 because you're finishing the last leg for a zigzag. If you are in an impulse, correction impulse, meaning of course we are in a wave 5 for this ending diagonal. Yep, that was it for TAO. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.